CNB 1B24. And I'm Ziman.
I'm Sheree.
I'm Miguel Giancarlo.
I'm Janice.
And I'm Pradesh.
Okay, so the incident we are covering is the development of a new port in Indonesia, known as the Patimban Seaport, located in West Java. So far, about 4 billion has been inaugurated with funding from the Japanese government to assist in the hopes that the port will be able to help Indonesia in its economic recovery. According to the government, the purpose of the port is to relieve pressure on the Tanjung Priok port and to boost the competitiveness of Indonesian export. The port is expected to be finished by 2027 and to generate up to 5 million jobs in West Java. Now that we have gone through a rough summary of the situation, we will answer our first question, which is
How would investment in a foreign seaport benefit a country, in this case Japan investing in Indonesia, and why? Generally, by investing in a foreign seaport, a country gains access to resources that may not be abundant or found locally. This may include an exchange of skills, knowledge, materials, services, manpower, and etc. In this situation, for Japanese businesses, Indonesia has been a location for low-cost manufacturing operations, as well as being the source of various natural resources required by those operations. Indonesia is also a vital supplier of natural resources, such as liquefied natural gas (LNG), to Japan, and Japanese companies are planning to set up manufacturing factories due to the low production cost and large landmass. A country also benefits as they can make sure that the seaport would become a safe and secure part of their own trade routes. By investing in the foreign seaport, it allows the country more assurance in their services and security of said port, as greater funding could allow more modern equipment. Japanese corporations have viewed Indonesia as a vital part in their supply chain development and are planning to continue rapidly building up their local capacity in the years ahead.
Finally, a country can develop international relations through the investment in a foreign port. These relations could be in terms of military and economy. It would allow the country to also gain more job opportunities and expand market opportunities, as well as set up any joint military training for both countries. Since Japan and Indonesia's well-established diplomatic relations in 1958, Japan has become Indonesia's largest export partner, and about 1,000 Japanese companies operate in Indonesia, which employ approximately 300,000 people, and major Japanese factories are concentrated east of Jakarta, with high concentrations in Bekasi, Cikarang, and Karawang. Indonesia and Japan have also had bilateral security relations in terms of military, for maritime and land. Moving on to the second question. Are there any effects that the Patimban Seaport will place on the Tanjung Priok Seaport, and why? Firstly, Patimban Seaport is built on the northern coast of West Java, and Tanjung Priok is located at Jakarta. This implies that majority of companies in West Java will preferably ship via Patimban instead of Tanjung Priok, reducing business activities at Tanjung Priok port. This will also reduce the traffic congestions and workload around Tanjung Priok, as less customers will make their way to the Tanjung Priok port.
also, with a reduction on the number of customers they receive, Tanjung Priok may no longer need as many employees anymore, which may cause people to be laid off. Patimban Port is connected to several large automotive manufacturing centers in Karawang and Bekasi by toll highways, making it closer and faster to reach. Patimban Port has more vehicle cargo storage facilities and cargo and is a larger container terminal than Tanjung Priok Port. Thus, when Patimban Port is fully operational, majority of industries in West Java will choose to ship their vehicular cargo via Patimban Port rather than Tanjung Priok Port because of higher highway speeds and its proximity. As a result, Tanjung Priok Port car export business volume will significantly diminish. Companies save money on transport costs of vehicle cargo from manufacturing centers. Karawang Industrial City has the direct access road to connect Jakarta-Cikampek Toll Road when then links directly to Patimban Port with Cipali Toll Road. Distance from industrial areas to Patimban Port may be longer than Tanjung Priok Port. However, the traffic congestion from industrial estates to Patimban Port lasts approximately 1 hour less as compared to Tanjung Priok Port. This hour makes a massive difference when a large number of vehicular cargo must be delivered to the port for loading into ships for export.
Okay, moving on to question 3. How would the assessment of the impact to the environment determine the suitability of a new port and why? There are 3 types of port: through port, landlord port, and service port. Common port features include deep and calm water, anchorages, custom clearance, alongside with provision of shelters, cargoes, and passenger handling. Some port handling equipments are crane, heavy lifts, lighthouse, conveyor belt, which give us the ability to load and discharge cargo quickly to avoid congestions. Proper infrastructure, such as road to deliver cargo to warehouse, etc. To build a new seaport, there must be a certain measure taken to ensure that the environment around will not be harmed. Firstly, it is required us to make sure that there is a reduction of any negative impact on the air, water, and land from any port operations. The life of marine animals and aquatic plants are to be kept safe, and we must avoid causing them any harm. However, if building a new seaport harms and affect the environment drastically, it won't be a suitable seaport. Also depends on the impact of the environment. Even though it may not be suitable to build a seaport, other types of port may still be able to build. For example, a fishing port.
Moving on, so how will we market the port? We will market through means of communication by advertising and sending latest update of the port facility, revised costs, services provided by the port via the official port organization website. This keeps the potential customer updated with the launching of new and/or revised shipping services, costs, and facilities to attract more customers and at the same time to retain the existing customer to perform trade with the shipping lines. Moreover, promoting the unique characteristic of the port such as reliable and modern equipment, dedicated workforce, and a strategically oriented port. When users understand and familiarize with the port operations and services, they will gain confidence and an interest to trade with the port. For example, the Patimban port is still under construction at Sumbar, West Java, Indonesia. Upon completion in 2027, it will become the biggest port in Indonesia, handling approximately 40 million 20-foot units. With this integrated motive, it maximizes the port efficiency and minimizing traffic congestion in port, which give customer a peace of mind. We also like to carry out open days to introduce the port culture, mission, and vision. A series of activities such as a visit to port, introducing and explaining the port facilities and services will be carried out during those days. Such meaningful interaction with the potential customer will enable the Indonesian government to find out the most common type of shipping services and concerns raised by the customer. This provides data for the port advisory group and financer to perform critical analysis, revise and adjust shipping costs, and customize liner and tram shipping services to attract more customers and ultimately foster the port reputation and gain more profits.
In summary, countries will enjoy a significant advantage with several dominating features by investing in foreign ports. Batimban Port will have opened for many benefits of Indonesia and will ease the traffic congestion and the workload of the Tanjung Priok Port. The environment of a location can make all the difference in the creation of a seaport. Finally, we will promote the unique characteristics of the port through advertisements and open days for shipping services and customers. Thank you and have a nice day.